Hi, my name is Hannah Esparza, and I was asked to share my testimony and my experiences at Messiah, Texas, the youth camps, as well as Texas Tabernacles, and just how I've grown in my faith and grown closer to the Father. So I want to start. I started going to youth camp when I was 13 in winter camp 2021. When I was younger, I was actually more shy, and I know some of you are like rolling your eyes because, she's so extroverted, but I was very shy when I was younger. And I wasn't all that social, and I just didn't like getting pushed out of my comfort zone. So going to that really pushed me to talk to people, make friends, and also grow spiritually. And I discovered how many kids and youth my age that truly were passionate about the Father and wanted to seek a relationship with Him. And it started from there, and I continued to grow in my relationship, and I was able to meet people from leadership that were pushing me to grow in my relationship with the Father and find ways to seek Him constantly in my daily life. So on top of that, I was also asked to play violin for my worship at church. And at first, same as like everything that I was very quiet about it. I didn't want to do it. I was scared. I was like, I'm gonna mess up. This is like terrible. I'm terrified. And so I started off doing it just for my church in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And so I started getting better at it, and I felt like I was kind of thrown into it just because it was so different than what I was used to, just playing violin. But as I grew into that, I was actually later asked to play for Texas Tabernacles. And I was so blessed because I was able to have so many people that mentored me and encouraged me in doing that and just playing. And from what I was told, they were like, just let the Father guide your fingers and just guide how you play. And at first I was like, what the heck does that mean? Like, he can't really guide how I play. Like, this doesn't work. But what I discovered was that spiritually, when you just let go and you calm yourself, it becomes easier to just let what you know as a musician take control, and you just worship the Father. And truly, it brought me closer to the Father, just letting go, playing and using my gifts and worshiping Him through that gift. And it was such an honor to be asked for Texas Tabernacles, and later on I was asked for youth camp, and that was such a blessing because I had so many of the worship leaders and leadership there that just poured into me and encouraged me in my gift, and also just spoke words of life into me. And it was such a blessing. And that's one thing I truly love about Messiah, Texas, is all the faculty, the staff, the leadership, everything there, they are there for you, and they just want to love on you and encourage you to get closer to the Father. And that's such a blessing to so many youth like me that have had that experience. And so I'm just really grateful for everything and all my experiences at Messiah, Texas. I've been blessed with so many friendships and close relationships that wouldn't have happened if I'd gone. So anyways, that's just a bit of my testimony and how Messiah, Texas has impacted me and changed my life and gotten me closer to the Father. But I want to thank you all for listening, and just remember, you've got friends at Messiah, Texas.